We are back with Jason Pichet for Rapid Fire with the WIA staff. And I'm going to go down the list and you just name off the first things that comes to mind. So
This is dangerous, but
are you ready? Okay. Favorite movie?
Oof, tough. I guess I'll go with Return of the Jedi.
All right. Favorite TV show?
Ooh, difficult. Well, because they just ended, I'll say Modern Family.
All right. Fair enough. Your favorite NHL team?
Montreal Canadiens. Go
All
Habs,
right.
go.
Guilty pleasure snack?
Ooh.
Oh, you got
Trader
it in your
Joe's
room?
have these little PB&J bar things.
Oh, those are good. Trader
They're
Joe's
pretty
all the
solid.
way. All
This
right,
box
that's a
is
good
actually
one.
empty. That's how good those are.
What is your favorite song currently?
Wow, I don't know. I can't remember. I haven't listened to a lot of like new music lately, but
Like if you were to
Weekend's
just-
got a jam out that is pretty solid. I don't
The
know what
Weeknd?
that's
Okay.
called,
I don't
but
either.
it was one of the theme songs of WrestleMania, so I know it's current and I've heard it.
All right, we'll go with that one.
Whatever that's called.
We know that you like to match your hats with your outfits, which I appreciate. What is your favorite hat if you didn't have to match? What would be the first hat that you'd pick off of your collection of hats? I know you probably have some at the rink that you can't get to right now, but
Well, I got some hats over here if we want to take a walk. Let's take a look. Got some hanging up over there, but I got a bunch right
oh
here.
wow, okay, you'd have a decent amount here. Oh my
Yeah.
God, Green Bay.
Please. This is one of my favorite hats, the Expos hats, red, white, and blue. Kind of goes around the hat.
Okay, that's a nice one.
But that does actually match a lot of stuff. So I do wear that one probably the most.
I've seen that one on you a handful of times.
Yeah, I mean,
So
red, white,
we're
and
getting
blue
at the
is
point
pretty-
that this isn't your favorite hat.
Well, it's a good hat, but you know what hat is one of my favorites, which is up here, but you can't wear it all the time because it's a cold weather hat. This
Oh,
Broncos
that
hat
is one of
that
my favorite hats of
it
yours.
folds down to have these little things on the side to cover up, and it goes underneath.
Yep, that's pretty
I went
great.
to a Broncos game in Denver, so that's probably one of my favorite hats that I just don't wear that much.
Good choice. I like that one. All right, how long have you been skating for?
Well, some may say I never started. Not really that great a skater. My dad taught me out on Lake Champlain probably when I was about 12 or 13, and then
Okay.
we would try to hit some local outdoor rinks and stuff like that.
All right, so it's been a while. You can
Still
hold your own
lots
on
of
the
ice.
ice, unlike me. So there you go.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, yeah.
You played in our staff hockey game, and I could not. So there you go. That is a
True.
plus. Let's see. If you had to pick, I don't even know if you'll answer this. What's your favorite Boston Bruins player?
Favorite Bruins player? Well, right now it's Kevin Miller.
Okay.
He's a former UVM Catamount, and I was a driver there when he was with the Catamounts, so I've known him for a long time.
Cool. I didn't know that.
We're not super tight. We don't have each other's phone numbers or anything, but when I see him, I always say hello, ask how his daughter's doing. I mean, like, I've known him for a long time. so-
Nice. Very cool. That's a new fact that I did not know about you.
Yeah.
All right. What was your first job ever as a human?
My first job ever as a human, I worked at a mobile gas station
Oh.
with a little convenience store in it called Lou's Corner Store in Colchester, Vermont. And I worked there for quite a while. A lot of my friends had worked there too, so I kind of had an in. And a lot of great stories from there, some not suitable for others. But one time I did go through the front glass window of that store.
Oh my goodness.
So
We'll
it
leave
was,
that for another day.
It's a cool place. It's a good first
All
job.
right. If you were to have a bowl of cereal, what type of milk would you put in it?
What type of milk would I
Yeah.
put in it?
Yeah.
Well, I guess maybe because I mentioned the Star Wars reference, maybe I should say blue milk. But I have a little bit of a lactose thing, so I usually go with like a lactate or.
Okay. What about almond? No almond milk?
I'm allergic to almonds. So
Oh wow. Okay. You are really
stay away
stuck
from
in the milk department. All right.
And I know,
Lactate it is.
I know how dangerous soy can be for men, so I usually try to stay away from soy milk as well.
All right. Lactate. There it is. Okay. Would you rather be best friends with Beyonce or Rihanna?
This is one of the weirdest questions I've ever been asked in my life.
Come on. You got to pick an answer.
It's got to be Beyonce because her husband is more famous, and they have tickets to all the NBA games.
All
so,
right.
I mean, that's
Perfect.
good times.
If you were to go one-on-one with an NHL player, would you rather it be, and I apologize if I'm going to pronounce these names wrong, Shea Weber or Max Domi? Did I say that right?
Max Domi is
Domi,
his
okay.
name.
I looked up
Am I
two
playing
players.
them one-on-one in hockey, or are we playing basketball?
Hockey.
Oh, dang.
Did I pick good players?
Probably Shea Weber, I
Okay.
guess. I don't know. I mean, that seems like a bad move for a lot of reasons, but I wouldn't be able to play with either one of those guys.
All right. What is your best nickname to date? Or your favorite, yeah.
Well, I've always gone by Peach, which is a shortened version of my last name, or The Peach, sort of a takeoff of The Rock in wrestling from back in the day. But yeah, pretty much those are the only nicknames I've really ever had. Every once in a while, somebody will call me something for maybe like a week, but nothing really seems to stick.
I like Peach. That's the one I know.
Yeah.
What is your favorite video game?
My favorite video game right now, I'm bouncing back and forth between playing NHL, or as the players call it, Chell, or I'm playing this city building game called City Skylines. It's a lot like Sim City from back in the day, except it's like this really heightened version of it. And right now I'm making a town called Covidia, and everything in the town I'm just naming after all stuff from this pandemic. So.
You would, Jason. You would. That sounds fun. All right, Aladdin or Hercules?
Like as a movie or like a person?
As a person.
As a person?
Like who would you choose, one or the other?
I don't know. Aladdin's got a lot of wish capabilities, so that's
and he
tough
has a
to
flying
turn
carpet.
Down.
That's my go-to at the end.
I guess I have to go with Aladdin.
Go with
That's
Aladdin.
my
All
choice
right.
here.
What's the farthest place you've ever traveled?
The farthest place I've ever traveled, sadly, is Seattle.
All right. And what's the coolest place you've ever traveled? Could be the same.
It may be the same. That was a pretty fun trip.
I just went to Seattle and it was pretty awesome too. So I'm right there with you. It's a cool place.
Yeah. I also went up on the peninsula. We went hiking up by Mount Olympia one day. Like deer were just walking up to you and being like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah.
And you're just like, "You're supposed to run from me." So yeah, I would have to say that trip out to Seattle was pretty cool.
And then one more question for you. How long is your commute with traffic? And then without it?
I did it without traffic earlier this week, and it takes about maybe 10, 15 minutes. Even with traffic, it doesn't take me much longer than 15, 20 minutes. I'm not very far from the
so you got a good one. All right. Marissa's was like 3 hours almost pushing it, so yours is much easier.
Yeah, hers is long. Kyle's will be long. I live the closest to the rink, I think, of the main staff. So.
Well, awesome. Thanks for answering all of those questions with us.
Hey, thanks for giving me something to do.
Any last words of wisdom before you go back to playing video games?
Words of wisdom. Reach out to everybody you know. Say hey, either via video conferencing or texting, or checking in with aunts and uncles you haven't talked to in a while. Just see what people are up to. It's kind of interesting to hear what
I like that idea.
Actually doing while you're doing nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Try to stay as social as possible while you're not being social.
Right.
Yep.
Keep the distance, but stay social.
All right. Well, I like that. Have a great rest of your day, and we will, I'm sure, be talking soon.
All right. Sounds good.
Adios.